Okay, first things first. Shout outs to the new subscribers going to come in the next video. This one's going to run way too long as it is, okay? It's your boy Paradox Truth, and today I'm going to share with you guys the training footage that I've captured so far for 2017. Now, my ego took a bit of a hit because I didn't hit any of the numbers that I wanted, and I really underestimated how weak I got from the 6 months that I took off from the gym, but I'm still going to show it to you guys nonetheless. So, without further ado, let's roll that footage. Okay, so as you guys can see, here I am dressed up in my winter outfit because it was cold as hell in the gym, and I'm squatting a grand total weight of 95 pounds on the bar. I am going so ham, bro. No, I'm not. I'm just pathetic, okay? 95 pounds on the bar. I could have sworn at the very least I could squat 135 to depth, and look at the depth that I've gotten. It's questionable, and I'm pitching forward so much that I'm almost squat morning up the weight, whatever you want to call it. So after that, I decided to take 115 for a ride because, you know, YOLO, and let's see how many I get. I get none. No depth. And then let's try it again. None. No depth. Okay. My mobility and both my strength and my mobility have both gone to crap. So what I decided to do from there was that I just decided to drop the weight back down to 95 pounds, and then I just decided to rep it out. I can't remember exactly how many sets I did. I believe I did 3 working sets of 5 with 95 pounds, and then I did that YOLO set and then just dropped it back down. I have got a lot of work to do with regards to getting my squat back to where it used to be. Then I decided to take on the bench, and I've got a grand total of 65 pounds on the bar. And I've also got my hoodie on, which kind of makes the grip on the bench not too good. I was sliding a little bit, so in the next clip you're going to see me take my hoodie off. But I was actually pretty surprised with how much I could bench. Yeah, no, it's only 65 pounds, but I was expecting to only to be struggling with the bar. Here I am taking the hoodie off, and I've got a nickel and dime. I've got a 10 and a 5 with a grand total of 55, 65, 75 pounds. And as you can see, one interesting point is that I actually used to be quite self-conscious of thinking that I didn't have an arch. But here you can see I do have a little bit of an arch. But more specifically in that next clip, you're going to see a hell of a more of an arch because I actually did a really solid setup. As you can see, the weight is moving pretty fast, and I am pausing the weight somewhat on my chest. So I was actually relatively happy with it. Here you can see me doing that glute bridge, digging my traps into that bench, and you're going to see 2 things. One, you're going to see that arch from my shirt falling back, and you're going to see a love handle spilling out from my pants. Now, as you can see, here I am pressing that 75 pounds again, and it's actually moving pretty sharp. I actually enjoyed this. I was actually pleasantly surprised with how little my bench had declined. Well, not little, but, you know, I was still happy with it, okay? I thought I was going to be a lot weaker. Then I decided to put a quarter on, 95 pounds, and I decided to do a nice big single. As you can see, the love handles are spilling out, and the weight comes down, and it drives up, and it actually felt pretty decent, and I was actually happy with my bench. Now we move on to deadlifts. Check this clown out. I usually like pulling with a really narrow stance, but look at this second rep. Oh my god, you could have sworn I was doing ballerina. Check it out. Onto my toes, and I almost lost balance. So I decided to adjust my stance a little bit. I've always found that if I stand with my feet way too far apart, I feel it way too much in my back. And when I stand with a very close stance, I do get a lot more pop off the floor, and the weight just flies up. But with my hamstrings and my ankle mobility so short and gone now, I had to widen my stance a little bit. The speed was actually pretty decent. I did 2 sets of 5. This is the second set that you're watching here, and as you can see, I'm not doing ballerina getting onto my toes. Nothing more than that. Yeah, you guys are just gonna have to see the progress on my deadlifts later on in the year. Next up, I'm going to be doing some bent over rows, and again, I'm going to keep that pretty short because It's bent over rows. There's not much to do with there. Check it out. Uh, 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 95 pounds. And then I did 105 off the camera. Now, here you guys can see me shooting some hoops. That previous training footage that you just saw happened on Wednesday. I did pretty much the exact same on Friday, and this basketball footage is on Saturday. Now, the big highlight of this basketball footage is not my lack of shooting skills, but more so my bouncing hair syndrome. But the reason why I am doing basketball, or playing basketball rather, is just for a form of cardio. I find that treadmill cardio feels like watching a microwave countdown while you walk. I would much prefer to play a sport. And that's pretty much all I did. I will see you guys next week. Peace.